Hey everyone, thanks for joining us to this evening's Soul Messages.
Happy holidays. Now we have another one, New Year's, right?
Yep,
Kwanzaa, New Year.
so we'll see who's going to join us
Good.
here tonight.
Yeah.
Kate says this is a hoot.
You like that one?
Yeah, a little different video there.
Yeah.
So let us know if you have questions, feel free to ask those.
Mm-hmm.
And let us know what you're dealing with stress, anxiety wise, that we're really focusing head trash this year onto getting rid of all that anxiety, all that stress. And
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
so let us know because
Okay, so I'll take Kate.
okay, perfect.
Hi, Kate. This is for you. I always project my voice because people seem to miss my reading.
Just about work
Huh?
and context of works.
Work. Okay. Well, this is like it says intuitive nudges. So this is looking from underneath the surface. And what I feel, we all think, oh, I'll look at search engines and all of this if I want new work or improve my work. But what this is saying is that you want to look at for subtle clues of how to improve your work or to find new work. I'm not sure when you say work what exactly you want, if you want new work or you just want to focus on the work you have. But this is paying attention to subtle clues that's going to give you the answer, but it's not an in your face like a search engine big thing. It's smaller. It's learning to look beyond the pale. And this is abundance. This is saying that you have everything you need right now. But if you want to increase that prosperity, this is going within. This intuitive nudges, once again, is going deeper into the subconscious and superconscious mind. The next card I'm getting for you is High Priestess. This is honoring yourself and knowing your worth. So this is building your self-esteem, acknowledging your greatness. Sometimes we think it's vanity at play here. Loving yourself is not selfish or vain. It's acknowledging your own worth, and we're all perfect spirit, and we embody perfect spirit. So this is really getting you to acknowledge your greatness and feel that abundance that you've got and increase it by being grateful and being aware and looking for, again, the subtle clues. And this next card is one more time to reach out. So this is saying don't go it alone, connect with people. I feel that your emotions are being stirred up. Everyone is more emotional around holidays, but it's a good thing to do to communicate to others what your needs are and to reach out and to network. So networking is great with people who are interested in the same thing you are and have the same values. Okay.
All right, I want to read for Kat Dockery. Let me see. Let me read for Kat here and see what's going on tonight. So I'm feeling called to start with the energy deck. So I have all sorts of decks here on the side. So I'm going to start with an energy card.
And be specific with your questions. The more specificity, the more we can hone in.
Yeah. So for Kat, your energy is acceptance. That's really difficult for a lot of people because the mind's always in a state of protest that this isn't right, this is wrong, and we forget to see the good things in life, to accept that we can't change anything in this moment, but we can change the direction of that. So by accepting it, it makes it easier to flow into reality, if you will. Then from there, with the acceptance, we're going with the double deck here. Um, so I did announce a new event tonight on the Head Trash groups about my first healing circle, January 2022, and it's about getting rid of anxiety. And I think most of my healing circles this year are going to be on anxiety topics. And like February, probably on anxiety that induces pain, PTSD, trauma, all that kind of stuff.
Very, very serious amount of stress these days with all that's going
Yeah,
on.
and sometimes the stress makes us sick. And how do we get rid of that? You have all these medical tests, nothing shows up because it's something in the mind that's stirring up an
Yeah,
imbalance in the
definitely,
body.
definitely.
So for Kat, with the acceptance, you're getting the frog, the purification,
Mm.
letting go of all the clutter. Once again, it's all that judgment, that criticism. You need to let that go, accept this moment. When you accept this moment, then you can change this moment. If you're always in protest of this moment, it sort of sticks around because what you focus on magnifies. If you just let it be, with the frog, the purification, we're getting the Milky Way, the perspective, to step back and see the bigger picture. Because the mind's so focused on, what's wrong here. We got to let go of judgment, criticism, step back from the universe and say, things are unfolding just as they are, the lotus card, the unfoldment. That life is unfolding as it needs to unfold. We have to realize there are no good or bad experiences, or right or wrong, anything that's judgmental, because every experience is happening for our benefit, even when we don't realize it. Like, I really didn't see the benefit when I lost the ability to walk at age 39 or 37. I didn't see the benefit, but I can look back and say, allow me to discover who I was.
You can help so many people now with your experience and be an inspiration. I believe Tammy Riley is next.
Okay.
So this is for Tammy. The first card I'm getting for you is light activation. So what I feel that is for you is that you are an amazing source of, also like Sam, inspiration for others. So light is the inspiration coming from your spirit, your strength, and your ability to nurture and love others. And they feel that. And it's also very healing energy. And this is sensitivity. So yes, you're very sensitive to the needs of others and very caring. Sometimes at the expense of your own energy. We need to tone that down a little bit. And you can give to others, but not giving it all away. And that sensitivity can infect you empathically. You can become very caught up in other people's problems. And what we have to do here is separate yourself a little bit more and focus more on you. And this is taking a calculated risk. If something comes up that you want to do, don't hesitate. Just say no hesitation. Don't procrastinate. Do what's right for you right now. Because this is the time when you're going to show that light that's shining through you, and to really to shine with joy. And this is the teacher awakens. When you do that, more and more information and being able to help more people by your wisdom and knowledge that comes from a place, from a higher place, not the mind, but from the spirit. And one last one, and very quickly, as we have a lot of people, sacred self. This is also acknowledging how great you are. And when you do that, again, more information is going to come to you, that you could spread that information like sunshine to other people and help them grow and help them heal. They're very good cards. Okay.
All right, Kat, that's great that you're wearing a lotus. Interesting, I pulled that card. So it's reminding you that this experience is happening for my benefit, so I can unfold, so I can be the best version of myself and not get caught up in the daily drama, whatever's going on in the body, so we just don't get caught up. So I want to read for Sharon Cast. I'm feeling called to read for her. Let's see what we got for Sharon. Actually, I'm feeling called to go with my word deck here. So let's pull out a card here from my word deck. Let's take a look. Okay, you're getting this service card. The service card is rather interesting because we're always in this place of lack, that we can't give anymore, we can't do anymore. But we need to realize the more we give, the more we receive. So just realize energy just keeps feeding itself. So if you're feeling depleted, just allow yourself to relax and allow yourself to recharge, that there are no limitations. So it's simply the mind saying, I don't have enough energy. I can't do this anymore. It's because you shut yourself off from the flow, if you will. If you can just relax and allow the energy to descend, you'll have plenty of energy. So that's the service card. I don't usually pull that too often, but it's usually a reminder that there are no limitations on what we're able to give if it feels right to us, if we're honoring our boundaries. Let's take a look here. I'm pulling the shaman's card as well. Pull out 3 shamans. Okay, let's see how we're going to. So the knowing card. It's really about trusting yourself, that you know what's best for you. Really trust yourself. And I mentioned boundary before. I think this is where this card comes in. Know your boundaries, know what you can give, and just keep relying and trusting on yourself. And you're getting the Hunter of Paths card saying you're looking for the right direction. But to realize there's only one direction, there's only one way, one goal from spirit. And we just have to keep listening and trusting ourselves, because spirit is always guiding us toward love, to light, to remember who we are, that we are one with the infinite. And once we realize we're one with the infinite, you're getting the vision card. Just remind you can set these intentions, you can set these visions. You don't need to figure it out. That's the universe's job, if you will. You simply have to know what is the next step, the next step, the next step. And just be aware of the mind growing impatience.
Thank you for your confirmation, Tammy. I'm glad it resonates. There's someone named Alina that I just saw recently, Alina.
Yeah.
You have a question, Alina? Because I'm going to read for you. But if you have a question, are you still with us? If not, I'll read for someone else. There are plenty of people waiting.
Yeah, we're busy tonight.
I don't see her popping up. So the next person is Flamme.
Flame.
Flame.
Oh, Alina is here too. So.
Oh, Alina's here. Okay, I promised I'd read for Alina first. You can take Flame.
Yeah, I'll take Flame. Yeah, I'll take Flame.
Okay, Alina, this is for you. Any question? Quickly?
And Flame, any question for you as well?
If you don't, okay, I don't see a question, Alina. I'm just going to pull some cards and trust in the universe that I'm giving you the information you need. This is transformation. This is a period of change, but we're not talking about the typical changes that occur, the day-to-day fluctuations or the news we get here and there. I'm talking about something that's changing you on a fundamental spiritual level. And it requires a little bit of an inner journey to activate the information, to access this transformative information that's going to help you grow in a spiritual way. It's not something, again, that you're going to get a letter from someone. This is about something even larger, maybe psychological / spiritual development. And this card is opening your heart, the heart chakra. So visualize a beautiful emerald green color in the center of your chest. And when you do that, feel emotionally what you're connected to that you truly would love to have, and visualize yourself having that, and focus on, your question, I see it. You focus on creating the things that you love. So this is about 2022 as being a transformative year for you, and loving yourself and others, opening up your heart chakra and letting yourself be a little vulnerable, taking a risk that you won't, sometimes we're afraid to get hurt. We're afraid to stick our hand out and get burnt. We get afraid. This is saying no, trust in the universe, trust in yourself, and share your heart with others. And this will bring in lots of happiness and abundance. And this is letting go of the planning and the future guessing. He's looking and he's planning and plotting. When is this coming in? When is this going to happen? Let go of your expectations and let life surprise you. As the more you let go, the better off you are and the better the gifts will be. So this looks like a really transformative year, and learning how to connect with your heart center and to visualize the things that you choose to have and allow them to manifest. That's a tall order. And it's going to feel like divine alchemy, like it's magic, but it's coming from you, which comes from source, or whatever you want to call it, God, intelligence, the universe, the sun, whatever, from the source from where we all came and will always be. So there's no secrets here. One last card to wrap it up. And when you do all of what I just said and re-listen to the tape if you forgot the recording of this, this is the Ace of Cups. This is infinite love and abundance. So you're on the right path. It looks like 2022 is going to be a really important and a good year for you. Good for you. Okay.
All right. When I'm tuning into Flame, I just feel lots of heaviness. Mm-hmm. And when I get the heaviness, there's a lot of uncertainty. And when I'm feeling from this heaviness, this uncertainty, maybe you're trying to either overthink things are trying to demand things to be a certain way, some kind of pushing, and it's just creating lots of heaviness. So what I'm going to pull from my double deck here, I'm going to see what kind of messages around that tonight, why I'm feeling that heaviness, that uncertainty. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, first thing we're getting is the iceberg, the submerged. So something below the surface. It isn't obvious. So maybe for Flame, you're trying to figure it out, and there's nothing to figure out because it's not a surface level issue that's creating this uncertainty, this heaviness. It's really diving deep and seeing what's causing this feeling of, what's the word I want to use, that it feels like an off balance sensation. What do you feel off? Why do things not feel quite right? Why don't things feel aligned? And only you can answer those questions. But maybe this will clue it in a little bit. Maybe it's the boundaries. Maybe there's a deeper issue where you're not honoring your boundaries, or somebody is pushing into your boundaries and not giving you the space that you need. That we humans, we need this space to figure things out or to relax, to allow that wisdom to rise up within us. But maybe we're feeling too crowded, people pushing into our space with maybe all these items they want us to do, all this busyness. And maybe it's not honoring your boundaries. So maybe something along those lines, the iceberg. And then you're also getting the lotus flower, the unfoldment, to realize that you'll really become the true expression of yourself. When you can relax, you can let it go, you can let go of the pushing, the demanding, the busyness, honor your boundaries, make sure you take time for yourself to really find your direction, find your way without interference. I'm just feeling lots of interference, people pushing into your boundaries. So it's really about trying to find that time for yourself and see what is right for you.
Okay, there was someone who had just had surgery. Can you pull up the scroll a minute ago?
Okay, let me see what Flame is saying here real quick. Yes, my whole life I had no boundary. I gave my power away and I'm so wearied, spent now. Yes, that's the whole thing, your boundaries. You need alone time to really just to take even 5 minutes out and just walk out into the park, put your hands against a tree, or maybe if you can't get outside, maybe just connecting with some plants that are in the house. So something just to ground yourself, to really remember who you are as perfect spirit.
Okay, so now I'm totally lost. There's so many people.
I know lots of people tonight.
Help me out. But isn't there someone who just...
Kelly's been here for a while.
Okay, Kelly Hardy. Okay, thank you. This message is this reading is for Kelly Hardy, mini reading. This is letting go of a feeling of persecution, a feeling that you're holding on to things you need to let go of. It might even be just subconsciously holding a grudge against someone. This is letting go of that feeling that of focusing on the good, not the bad, focusing on love. The next card we have here is letting go of and forming boundaries. This person is all bound up, but we let go of the boundaries that tie us to feeling limited. We're letting go of the limitations here. The limitations are from your focus, consciously or subconsciously, on the things that have disappointed you. You need to let go and to just create and understand that the universe is limitless and we have access to all. There are no limits. It's just the mind that creates the limits and the feeling of being blocked. So we need to release these blocks. And if you do, you will have a sacred vision. Focus on your visions, your dreams, and you have the ability to be a visionary, whether you know it or not. And just relax, and all of these talents and skills will come to the surface. We need to release that. We need to tap in to those talents and ability. And this is Crystal Ascension. So what I feel would be great for you if you could, there are many stores that sell them, or you might have them at home, is to hold these crystals in your hand and then think about what it is you want to create and have. And one last card for you is Magic Manifesting. So listen to everything I just said and create that magic. There's no such thing as magic. There are miracles every day, and no such thing as miracles. Miracles are normal. Magic is normal. We transform our lives through our thoughts. Okay.
All right. Sharon, yeah, you're going through some things right now. I was just connecting with you, sending my team there to help with this recovery, to smooth things out is what I'm feeling. But you're 2022. Let me just take a
Well,
quick.
that's the person I was looking for. Okay.
Let me see 2022. Let's take a look here. So yeah, so I would really encourage you to come to the circle on January 5th. It's free to attend. I think it'll be really good for your recovery. That's for anyone that's dealing with anxiety, especially if you have had surgery. The mind's always busy wondering, how's this going to work out? Will it be fine? Will it be normal? That creates so much anxiety. But for 2022, what I was getting for you is you're getting the gifts card and the joy card. All good cards.
You're welcome, Kelly.
So it's really about staying happy, staying in this place of joy. The more you can stay in this place of happiness and joy, your gifts will be there. That includes recovery. That includes like all the abundance within life. And you can keep your energy elevated above the negative thoughts, the noise, the distractions. But really, 2022 is going to work out well for Sharon. If you can just relax and find the joy that I'm alive. It's beautiful.
I wonder. I had seen Dowie before. I don't know if she's still there. Oh, there she is. Oh, I just tuned in before that message came up. I'm going to read for her. I definitely feel called to read for you, Dowie. And that's amazing how spontaneously that happened. This is the appreciation of your gifts and all the things you've done. So you forgive yourself for what you feel the hurts you've caused other people. You all do this. This is not you alone. And focus on the good that you've done and the love you've given people and all the accomplishments in your life. Not to look at your life as something empty but full, and know that you've done already in your short time here being a young woman. You've done a lot, and you've changed a lot of people. And when you do that, when you open up that scope of awareness and appreciate yourself more, you'll have more choices. But with choices comes responsibility. And sometimes there are too many choices. So what you have to do is get really quiet. So 2022 is going to be a year again of changes for you, but get really quiet and focus on yes, you can focus on the career, the love, all of those things. But just let the information come to you, because it's going to be an experience for you to trying to sift through these opportunities and know what's right for you, what makes you feel peaceful and happy. But I feel like you're growing and growing exponentially, and sometimes the soul is so much ahead of our physical body, our beingness and the human form, that it can be overwhelming. The vibrations change, and that's what's happening to you vibrationally. You're becoming more evolved, and it's difficult to take. It's difficult to hold that energy in the human form. And this is taking a rest. This is not. It's saying stop running around, stop taking care of everything, and just relax. You need a rest. You need to stop and just relax and stop working, stop doing. Just allow yourself to take a mini vacation. And one more, receptivity. Receive the gifts that the universe is giving you and accept them with joy and with knowingness that you deserve everything. But those choices are coming. But again, don't get overwhelmed, because of your spiritual growth can be vibrationally a little bit intense. I feel that with you, and I feel that's why I was called to read for you. I feel very connected. Okay.
All right. So one idea that's coming to me, I'm just thinking maybe later this week I'll talk to Laura, but maybe we'll do just a private little reading in the Head Trash Anonymous group, so we're not flooded with so many messages that we have tonight. Maybe we just do one group. We could just do some mini readings.
I feel so bad because we're not getting to half the people. If we skip you, it's not deliberate. We're just overwhelmed. There's only so much time, and we have to give you a reading that at least has substance.
Yeah, so I think we'll do a little group later in the week for the Head Trash Anonymous group in Facebook. That way it won't be so crowded. It's a limited number. We can just focus on maybe 20, 22 messages in that group. I think will be good.
This is terrible. Oh, what am I going to
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet, Tally. Mwah!
Yeah, I think we'll do this later in the week for the 2022 is in the Head Trash Anonymous group in Facebook.
We didn't read for Chris Keller?
Okay, let me read for Chris. Yeah, she's been here for a while.
Yeah, go read for Chris. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're constantly flooded with messages.
Yeah, we don't skip people.
So you might be on a channel and you're like, why don't they see me? There's only 2 people watching on this.
Yeah.
But we're on 7 different places
right
now.
Read.
Yeah, so we're going to go
This is waiting. Chris Keller, yes, okay.
We're going to go on Head Trash Anonymous Facebook group. You can join that. And I do all sorts of things in there. And you can find the anxiety groups. And
patience is a virtue, right?
Yeah, January 5th is going to be good. So, yeah, we'll do something later this week. Okay, so for Chris Keller is the affirmation. It's about saying those. It's about listening to yourself, encouraging yourself, being your own biggest cheerleader. That's the affirmations are there to root yourself on. When the mind is constantly a place of lack, that you're not measuring up, that you're not good enough, that you're not doing enough. This is all this nonsense stories. So sometimes we need these affirmations that you're doing a good job, keep going, take the next step, and just those uplifting things. That's what the affirmation card is reminding us. And I'm going to go a little bit different direction. I'm going to pull one of these cards as well, a word here, and then we'll see where we go from there. Well, look at this, the quantum. That just reminds you that you have infinite possibilities, infinite potentials. But the only way that can become a reality is when you're in a positive, uplifted space. Because you're not quantum if you're dealing with the mind stuff that's filled with limitations. Quantum is infinite, that you can do all things. The only thing stopping you is the mental noise. So just reminding you, the affirmations just to pierce through that noise, to keep in that uplifted place. Maybe watching movies that uplift you, music, hobbies, doing things that keep that energy elevated. Because I'm feeling, maybe you're feeling a little stuck right now. You're feeling like doors are closing down. There's no open, there's no opportunities. I'm just feeling like lots of doors closing. And they're just reminding you that you are quantum. You have all these possibilities, but you need to keep that mood elevated, the energy elevated with these affirmations, these thoughts. And I'm just pulling 2 cards up from the Shaman's deck to finish up. And then you're getting the path card. You're trying to find the path. But the path, the knowing card, there is no path. It's just right to your heart. Your heart knows. That's the limitless you. The mind is limited. So say these affirmations to keep in your heart. Realize you're quantum. Allow these doors to open. You're feeling stuck right now because your mind's beating you up.
Look, see, she would be great to join your group, but she does go, right?
Yeah. Chris Keller, if you're anxious, go into the Head Trash Anonymous group on Facebook.
Yeah.
Free yourself from the anxiety. That's what we're focusing on this year. And then January 5th, I'm doing that free event that Healing Circle, talk about this anxiety and clearing that stuff out.
And by the way, you're welcome, Dara. If we forget to thank you by name, thank you everyone who has these comments.
Yeah, the anxiety kills our abundance. It kills our dreams. It kills everything.
Makes you physically ill.
Yeah, it does. So we're going to wipe that stuff out on the 5th and just wipe it out and really start the year off fresh.
I had a lot of stress traveling yesterday morning. Actually carried into today with the stress headache. I mean, these things are bad for you. Okay, Casey Marie, right?
Yeah. I'm still Katie's been here for a while too, so I'll read for Katie.
Katie Leone. Okay, I'll read for Casey Marie.
And I'll read for Katie.
All right, so this is for Casey Marie, okay? So this is the embrace change. Ooh, 2022 again looks like for you is going to be change. I'm going to read it. I moved easily and confidently through the changes in my life. So changes are coming, but positive. I feel these are positive changes that are going to help you awaken. I feel an awakening is coming, a realization. Things that you didn't realize, all of a sudden you're going to have the answers to. You're going to realize and say, why didn't I see that? It was right in front of me. So you're going to have answers to questions that have been unanswered. And know that you're not alone. So this transformation, this embrace change, they're helping you on the other side. They're orchestrating these changes for your benefit and growth, but they're also doing a little hand holding, so to speak, even though they don't have a physical body. You know what I mean, metaphorically, right? They are there to support you and to guide you step by step by step through these changes. So you have a support team behind you, an invisible support team, and they want you to know that they've got your back. And when the changes come and you feel a little bit like wow, awed out, they will be there to keep you balanced. Because you're going to have to work on balance this year, and those balances you're going to play into all areas of your life: nutrition, sleep, psychological changes, physical. All of it's going to resonate with you when you start to move through the year, and then you connect with your ancestors and you feel the support. You'll be able to navigate these changes like a surfer, right, on top of the wave. And this is when you do that, you're getting the King of Pentacles, and that's the abundance, the riches life has to offer you. And these are buried treasures that are manifest when you connect. And finally, you're going to shine your light on. That's getting the information. That's being able to see what was right in front of you and shining a flashlight or a big light on it and getting so much more information that's been obscured and hidden. And so these realizations are going to make you feel very empowered. This is an empowering year. Okay.
All right, I want to read for Katie next, but I see Lisa and Christina here. We'll read for them after Katie.
Okay.
So you can either take Lisa or Christine, then I'll read the other one.
Okay.
I'm going to start with Katie. Well, Katie, first thing, when I'm tuning into you, I was immediately shown flowers, white and yellow flowers.
Oh.
I don't know what that means, but I'm just seeing white and yellow flowers. Let me know if that means anything to you. Flowers, fresh flowers. They're not like in a cut flowers. They're like growing in a field. I see like a field of yellow and white flowers.
Mm.
So let me see what the energy is, and let's see what else is coming in for that. Oh, freedom. Great card to go along with the image of the flowers. The flowers are just free. They're in the ground. They're just free, enjoying the sunlight. They're just free. They're not bogged down, worrying about a cloud coming by or the rain. They're just there, free, accepting whatever comes. So that's nice to go along with the flowers. And with that, we're going with the let's go with the double deck here. Let's see what's in this deck that wants to come out. Let's take a look here. Yeah, notice I say see what wants to come out because I'm just tuning in. I'm not randomly pulling cards. I'm just seeing a card that feels right, then I pull that one. So let's see. We got with the Freedom card, we got 3 Earth Magic cards. Oh, the passion, doing that which fuels you, which excites you, what makes you free, and really just
can be free like those flowers, right?
Yeah, and look at this. Speaking of more fire, we got the Volcano, the Volatility, which is about because the fire card, with the Volcano card is like clearing the deck, wiping everything out that doesn't serve you, and just like I'm creating a new whatever. You're just doing a big, huge reset. You might not even know what that is. That's where you're getting the Vision Quest card, which doesn't really mean just wander around in a park in nature, not do a real true vision quest where you're fasting and all this stuff, but you're just wandering around someplace with no agenda, allowing the mind to relax so you can paint the future, if you will, what you want things to be. Then just be free and just do that. Just trust your wisdom on that.
Okay, so I'm reading for Lisa. I think it's pronounced Zarniak. Lisa, last name initial C.
Then I'll read for Christina. Okay.
Yeah, so this is for Lisa. Okay, don't confuse me. Okay, the first card I'm getting for you is golden opportunity. So don't let the opportunity that comes your way, just sail by. It's going to come quickly, but doors are opening for you. So I feel like your new experiences are coming your way. And again, we can always miss these opportunities because we get caught up in the mundane and we don't see it. I feel it's an opportunity for you to do something that really is interesting, and it's going to help you learn and grow. It's learning something new. And again, this is confirmation. The page is about information or education of wands, and this is going to stimulate you. It's the wands is fire. It's an enterprise. Perhaps you'll get, I'm not sure yet. It seems to be forming a picture of getting involved with some new enterprise or being an entrepreneur, doing something alone or freelancing, but doing something that has your signature in it on it, an opportunity for you to show who you are and to really get. And again, I'm getting this all night. Light activation. It's going to make you shine. It's going to make you feel much more at ease with yourself. Because I feel there's a little bit of tension, like decision making. Let go of the indecisiveness and know that the universe has the answers for you. So if you're searching for these answers, you'll never find them. But if you just relax and breathe and activate that light within you, the information will come. But remember, you need to do things that light your fire. Wands is about fire, learning something new that's creative or exciting, maybe taking on a new project like an entrepreneur. And this is intuitive nudges. So follow the dots, psychologically, no, spiritually. So you'll be guided. In other words, you're going to be guided on a path, and just look where you're going and just take one step at a time. Intuitive nudges to me means taking one step at a time, not getting too overzealous and tripping on your own feet, but take your time, one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, and watch that excitement grow. And one last card for you is integration. So yeah, this is what I'm getting. You're going to get excited, or you're going to get scattered. This is about integrating everything, and it's not a puzzle that you're putting together that's mental, but it's allowing things to fall into place. It's like the jigsaw puzzle. I want you to remember this as an analogy, solves itself. The answers are there. But this opportunity to make you feel alive, whatever makes you feel alive and lights your fire, and pay attention again to those intuitive nudges, those clues. And this is a nice opportunity for you to do something different and learn. Definitely learn, gather information.
All right, this is for Christina Olson. Let me see, 2022. And pull an energy
you're
card.
welcome. If they're perfect, okay, I don't know what that means, but that's good.
All right, so for Christina.
Just started my online business. That's where you should be. If it really resonates with you, that's the new enterprise. Wonderful. Great. Thank you.
I see a hello. That's in the Head Trash Anonymous group, so you need to say your name. And let's see what Christina, for your energy. You're getting the action card. So maybe 2022 is about taking action, not sitting back, not being a wallflower, but just seeing what resonates with you in your heart and just acting on that. Because the mind, does this analysis paralysis. The mind creates all these stories, this thought paralysis. So this is 2022 is about taking action, pushing through the mind that's trying to take you off course, out of the way, into the ditches, and realize my heart knows the way. I just need to follow my heart, just need to trust that, need to act, because our heart voice comes first. The mind voice comes second, telling you why not to follow that first voice, because the mind doesn't like change. I feel like 2022 is also about a lot of change for you as well.
Yeah, we're seeing that.
Lots of change.
Yeah, everyone, it seems.
And let me see, with that, we're going with this.
Your limiting thoughts for what else could go wrong. Just that one sentence set your whole life off wrong.
Yeah.
By changing that.
Yeah, that's the anxiety order.
Mindset.
The anxiety disorder I had, was that I was always looking for disaster. What else could go wrong? And I was getting sicker and sicker and sicker. So let's see what else is going on here. Okay, you're also getting the Reconcile card, Dance for Reconciliation. This is about mending relationships. Doesn't matter who's right, who's wrong. Just mending those relationships, seeing the greater good, if you will, of having each other in your life. The Joy card, taking joyful action, being happy with the steps that you're taking, not doubting yourself, not falling into this noise, this trash. And that's why you're getting the Courage card, the courage to push through the mind, to take those steps. So this year really feels about taking action. The mind's trying to lead you off course. It's about mending those relationships or starting new relationships. They're really about taking action and being proactive. This is a year really being, I'm feeling proactive is the right word, and not allowing the mind to keep in the same old routine, same old things, and just breaking that pattern.
Now,
About,
there was a person named Filson.
yeah, Filson, yeah.
Filson, do you have a question? It would help us if you have.
Oh, what's coming up for me in 2022?
That where?
That's,
I don't see Filson's name.
it's right there, sun.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So what's coming up? Well, really, if you want a real good analysis, you need an astrological reading. Encapsulating a whole year into a few sentences. All of you are asking now. I understand that. Let's see what comes up for Filson, Sun, for.
Yeah, Filson, that's the Sun Layman is Filson.
No, Filson, you're mixing up.
No, Sun Layman, my name is Filson.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, this is for Filson. Okay. All right. So that's coming up for you.
All right, I'm going to read for Christina Carter.
Okay. This is letting go of that lack mentality. This is the pentacles have to do with material wealth, about money, about property, and letting go with that feeling there isn't enough. There's plenty of abundance to go around for everyone, more than enough. Everyone can get his or her share. Why? Because there's no limits. It's the mind that starts creating boundaries and obstacles and thinking, I'm never going to have that. Oh, that person's special. You can look at somebody who's wealthy, who's got it all, what you think they have all anyway. Maybe they're not happy anyhow. But you can have that. It doesn't take a magic formula. We all think that maybe it's something special or someone's lucky, and it's not. Get out of that lack mentality. And this is just feel your own power. This is getting empowered by self-acknowledgement, right? Knowing that you have this power, that you are stronger than you think. When you're faced with these obstacles, you can just walk right through them because you have that power. And it shows a blossoming. So this is things coming to fruition. And when I see blossoming, for me, it brings the springtime into focus. Late March, April into May, even early June, things starting to fall into place. Up until then, it's like rearranging things. Things are going to be rearranged for you. And it might be unsettling, but once the springtime comes, you'll see that things are going to start to blossom for you. The changes are for the positive. So I'd say from April on, the year will improve. The first part I feel is a little bit of fluctuation and confusion, and then they're settling down, things coming to fruition, and then enjoying the fruits of your labor, keeping present every moment. This might mean upgrading your skills, maybe new work coming your way or learning something new. Yes, that would indicate to me that that would be a strong possibility for this year to upgrade your skills and focus on that. And finally, there's love. When there's love in your heart, you have it all. So focusing on that self-love and showing your appreciation to others and telling people you care for, you love them, not being shy and holding your emotions in, or you can be demonstrative without taking a risk. So take a chance and just tell people you love, how much you care for them. They're not mind readers. It's good to hear it from you, and that's going to also make you feel good in your heart, and that will bring in more gifts for you. But the spring looks like it's the time the shift happens around April, May. Okay.
All right, so this is for Christina Love Carter. Let's take a look here. I'm feeling the Shaman's Oracle deck. Let's pull some cards there.
And if we missed you inadvertently, give us a shout out, okay?
Yeah, I think we'll be live later in the Head Trash Anonymous group later this week.
Well, we're almost at the end of our time tonight.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We'll go just, and that way there's be one feed in that group and we can keep up, hopefully. So Christina Love Carter, interesting. I pulled the love card for you, the Shaman's deck, your name there. So it's really about being in this place of unconditional love, this place without judgment, without criticism, especially toward yourself. letting all that go, to realize anytime we judge and criticize ourselves, we're just blocking abundance. We're blocking the good things in life. So we need to let all that go. Let go of judging others as well, because that blocks abundance, because we're all connected. When you uplift another, you uplift yourself. When you put down another, you put down yourself, because we're all entangled. We're all intertwined. And yeah, look at this. I didn't even see this card. The abundance card. It's right there.
Wow.
So it's saying this place of unconditional love produces abundance.
It's wonderful.
So that we're always entangled.
Wonderful.
And then you're getting the vision card. So just setting the vision, don't need to figure it out. You just paint the picture and you let the universe figure it out. You just follow the universe, which steps to take. And that's coming from your instincts, your intuition, your heart. You just follow that voice and your vision will become a reality. And have some patience.
I'm all mixed up. Who's next? Somebody down. Can you take away that new message thing?
Yeah, there's just a lot.
Who's that? Sandra Elliott. Oh, Jordan Koenig. Okay, so who do you want to take, Sam? I don't know, Jordan or something.
Yeah, we'll take Jordan. He's been here for a while. Take Jordan.
Jordan. Okay. Hi, Jordan. This last initial is K. Okay, Jordan. Let's see what we can pull up. Remember, we encapsulating a whole year is,
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Hello from heaven. You're going to be connecting with the other side, or they're going to try really more than ever to give you information. So to know that your relatives, your friends are with you, I feel like you have a lot of guides around you, and to connect with those guides. But this is again, look at this. The first card, Hello from Heaven. That's a beautiful card to get to start off a reading. That this is going to be a year of a spiritual understanding and really appreciation. And this is Forest Frolic Maiden. This is saying just go and have a good old time. That's the message they're trying to give to you. That stop taking life so seriously, working hard and denying yourself the pleasures of life. It's saying just let everything go and play like a maiden. You're acknowledging your inner child. Okay, so she is telling you that. That's what your aunt is telling you. Because this is a message I'm getting loud and clear, that you need to have more fun and to be more. It's not even having fun, it's being carefree. There's a carefree playfulness, focusing on the inner child and healing that inner child through joy and fun and acceptance. So you can see these cards, right? And then this one. Okay. So the next card I'm going to pull for you, and maybe just read a little bit more into this. But definitely she's with you, and she's very influential now that she's gone to the other side. This is letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. It's like your clothes don't fit you anymore. Why not get new ones? This is letting go of the outworn ideas and the outworn things in your life that drag you down. So 2022 is a year of letting go and cleaning house. I don't know numerologically what year it is for you. It feels like a 9 year. I'm not saying it is, but it's letting go. It's cleaning up. It's letting go of the clutter that does not suit you anymore. We outgrow things. And this is what you need to focus on to create more space for the things that you can bring into your life. But there's no space if there's clutter. And this is divine direction. Oh my goodness, you are getting so much help from the other side. This is intervention and purpose. You're going to really connect with the purpose of your life. This is a very important year, but you've got to learn to really be carefree. That's the key word that I want you to take with you for 2022. And the last card is, we'll put it up right side up. This is focusing on the good memories, because we had this upside down. So we want to focus on it right side up and looking at the wonderful things, looking back when you were a child and healing that wounded child by having play. It'll happen automatic. It's not like you got to go to a therapist and talk about that's not going to work anyway. It's being in the head, not the heart. This is letting go and remembering the good things and focusing on the playfulness, the lightheartedness, the giggling of a child. And that's your year. That's what you have to do this year. Very loud and clear. And they're going to help you every step of the way, but you have to help yourself. It's great, really. We're getting really good messages tonight.
So who's still watching that needs a message that hasn't received one?
We're about to wrap it up. We might have actually, I think we read from most people.
I don't know. There's 11 people watching now, but I think we're going to go live later this week in the Head Trash Anonymous group. That way it's just one feed. That way it's not so crowded and cluttered, and we can keep up a little better.
It's your turn, right, Sandra?
Yeah, I'm going to be for Sandra.
Yeah, Sandra Elliott. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so let's tune into the energy here.
Ooh, overwhelming a little bit.
Sandra, when I tune into you, I'm seeing a child, a young male child. I don't know the significance. I'm just telling you what I see. A young male child. I think it's a male. Yeah. Very young. All right, so belief card. Well, believing in yourself, trust in yourself, that you know what's best for you. Really having that belief in you. That's really strong, because the mind always has this doubt. Am I doing the right things? We're getting all these voices from outside of us telling us to do a better job, to follow them, not listen to ourselves. And it's really about having that belief and trust in ourselves. And I'm going to follow. Jenna is still here, so you can read for Jenna.
Jenna?
Yeah.
But she said your name. Does that mean she wants you?
I'll read for Jenna then.
I think she's requesting you.
Yeah, then Jade. Then read for Jade, and I'll read for Jenna after I'm finished with Sandra. So I got the belief card. So the belief card, along with let me see. I'm trying to see who this young child is. He's showing himself like 3-4 years old, but I think he was actually much older when he actually transitioned. It just feels like it's an older soul that transitioned. I'm not really sure who this young child is there, and I'm not really getting any clarity on this child with Sandra. And then we're getting dream filled. So what's the dream filled says? My dreams cannot be held down. So just trying, your dreams can become a reality, that nothing can hold down your dreams. If you have that belief and that confidence in yourself, your dreams become a reality. It's when we start doubting ourselves, start listening to the voices outside of ourselves. They're the dream killers. And anxiety is a huge dream killer with the stress and worry. It's about letting all that go and having that confidence, that trust. And one last card here. And I'm pulling up this one. No, Sandra, I don't think it was the same way. The child had just passed. It was just not passed. It could be somebody in your spiritual team, maybe somebody you don't even know. It could be from 100 years ago.
It could be symbolic too.
It's symbolic, yeah. It could be symbolic.
It's symbolic of it.
If it's symbolic, then it's a kid who doesn't have any limitations. He's just like, I'm going to be whatever I want to be.
Yeah.
You got it. Lori got it there. It's symbolic. It's just a child has no limitation. I want to be a fireman. I want to be a policeman. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be.
Yeah, they believe it too.
Yeah, they're confident. They have that. Yeah. So it's about that, giving that message of. It's really giving that message of symbolic, And then we're getting the links card, looking beyond immediate appearances. The mind's filled with all these stories. People outside of you fill all these stories, trying to kill your dreams. Let all that go. What is my voice? So you have to discern what is their voice, what is my true voice, and believe and trust in yourself.
Okay, this is the last one then. We're going to wrap it up. It's 10 after.
Then I'm going to read, right. Then I'm going to read for Jenna after you read for, I'm going to read for Jenna. You want to read for Jade?
I'll read for Jade, but we have to wrap it up soon.
Yeah, then Jenna will be the last one. I'll read her next.
Okay, this is for Jade. Hi, Jade. This is for you. The first card I'm getting is the fire elemental. So this is, wow, I'm going to read this. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. So you are connected to the divine. The divine, feeling that fire within, that passion. As a fire, and I don't know if you're a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, but there's a lot of fire energy with you, and it helps when you're excited, you're passionate about something, But it's also controlling that fire can burn down a house, or it can warm your, you can sit in front of a fireplace and be warm and content, or it can burn down a house. It's controlling that passion. What do I mean? It could manifest sometimes as anger. The fire explodes. We need to. Oh, you are a Leo. Well, that fire energy. It needs to be. I don't want to use the word reined in, but it needs to be kept in check. It can manifest in anger or broodiness. We need to control that. And the King of Wands, this is about, again, passion. And the more passionate you are, the more you're going to bring like-minded people into your energy field, because this is a King of Wands. It might be even finding a partner that's fiery. It could be not a romantic partner, but a business partner. But definitely there's a lot of fire within that. Leo energy is strong. And it's warm and it's beautiful, but we need to bring it in. You need to listen more. You need listening to your inner voice. This is not listening to the voices and the opinions of other people. This is listening to yourself, Jade. This is knowing that you know what's right for you. Someone else does not have the right nor the ability to tell you what's right for you. Only you know what's right for you. And having an open dialogue, it's open communication with yourself, being honest with yourself. Sometimes we delude ourselves. So don't let the dream be better than the reality. Connect with yourself, be open. It's about being aware of your needs and what you really choose to have. And the last card for you is endings and beginnings. That's what we need to end, the limitations. We need to speak to ourselves, to not listen to others. That's the ending of listening to others. Let everybody dominating our thought. You need to create new beginnings by relying on yourself and all the other things I told you. This is recorded so you can listen to it again.
All right, Jenna, are you still here? I want to read for Jenna if she's here.
Yeah, let her show herself.
Because it is getting late, so we're sort of winding things
after, so.
Yeah, so if Jenna's here, I'll read for her. She's just about service to others.
Just let her give you a shout out so you know she's here.
Okay, great. So
Jenna, okay.
She's here. So
and that's the last one.
Yeah, so you're about service to others. What's the best service you can offer to others? So how can you best help humanity? That's the question.
Helping herself first.
Yeah, well, that's always the case of we can't really serve others until we really know who we are. Otherwise, it's the mind going down a path that doesn't really resonate, because your soul always knows the way. But let's see what the cards are saying here for Jenna. Let's take a look at the energy of this. Oh, this is great. I am the courage card, reminding you you're stronger than your fears and your doubts. Your fears and your doubts, you're in this place of doubting yourself. Do I offer them this? Do I offer them this? Do I offer them this? So it's like you're guessing on which service to offer. So Lori got it right. Know yourself first. Who is Jenna outside of the name, the body, the stories? Who are you? And once you really know that, then the answer will be there. You'll be a place of knowing. So the courage card is just reminding you you're filled with fears and doubts of making the wrong choice. Because if it's mind-based, it is going to be the wrong choice. It won't resonate with people. But if it's coming from the heart, and that's remembering who you are, is the soul, the consciousness, the spirit, not intellectually knowing that, but really feeling into your soul, your spirit, your heart, your consciousness. And let's pull another card here.
By the way, you're welcome, Jade. Thank you for confirming it was perfect for you. Okay, good.
All right, let me pull another card for Jenna on that. Let's take a look here. Just pull an Earth Magic card. The clouds, the shape-shifting. Yeah, that's another indication that you're in the mind. It's always shifting and trying to mold itself. Oh, they want this. Oh, they want this. Oh, they want this. And you're sort of all over the place. So once again, it's real about knowing yourself, believing in yourself. And one last card And we'll go with this. Oh, wow. Great card. Pure. Who's the pure within you? Soul, spirit, consciousness. That's the pure energy. Anything else is mental. The fears, the doubts, the offering 1,001 services, trying to find that one thing that works out. It's just really keep it pure, keep it simple. What's coming from your heart? And just sit, be quiet, be still, walking around, being aware of this body, fully coming into presence. Then you'll just know it'll be there.
Okay, are we done?
Yeah, I think we're done.
Okay, you want to pull one last card? You go first.
Yeah, we'll put one last card, and we'll be live later this week, but on a different, just one channel in our Head Trash Anonymous Facebook group, the private group. That way we can focus on messages without being bombarded. So then I'm going to pull the last card here tonight. Which card? This is one of what's come out.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, let's just let's hit the choice. Oh, the choice card is always reminding you have a choice. Do I choose what's coming from my heart, which gives me peace, or do I choose from the mind that is guessing? That's our choices. We usually have two choices: the mind or the heart. So which one lights you up and which one makes you heavy?
Right. I'm going to pull a card. Oh, look at this one. Expect a miracle. And the miracles happen when you breathe, when you wake up. Everything is a miracle. But expect something good and positive. Santa Claus is coming to town and he's leaving you something you love and makes you happy. So expect good things. And guess what's going to happen? Finish my sentence.
Good things always happen.
Right. So we leave you on that note. Positive thinking, spread the love. We can never spread the love enough. And there's certainly, and again, Sam's idea about reducing tension and anxiety is amazing. As we are really in a very, very difficult period in history, and it's a crossroads, and people are very stressed out, and they really need your services, Sam. So yeah. I thank you, and I'm sure they'll thank you.
Yeah, so
Tammy, thank you, love you.
Yeah, so just remember, if you did get a message, we are going to be in a Head Trash Anonymous Facebook group, and that way it's just one channel. We're not 7 channels with dozens of messages coming at us. We can keep better focus, and we'll probably do that later this week. I'll announce it in the group when we're going to be there. All right. Well, take good care of yourself.
Thank you, Katie, for a lovely couple. Okay.
Wishing you peace. Take good care.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everyone. We love you. Happy holidays.
All right. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.